And by then, by 10:30 in the morning, temperatures could already be reaching a feels-like reading of close to 90 degrees, on our way later on in the day to a feels-like high of close to 100. So be very careful. The hottest weather of the year is on the way. Here we are with a look at how we did today. Not quite getting to 90 officially at the airport, but I know several of you did. Many locations in the region got to 90, even 91 degrees. Katanning, you did, as well as Morgantown. 66, our low this morning. You do the math and divide by 2, and you end up with a 5.5 degree surplus over the averages of 82 and 62. And honey, this ain't nothing compared with what's coming our way the rest of this week. As we head into the work week, it really heats up. Here's what's left of the Luke Bryan concert over at Heinz Field, and boy, what a big show it was. They've got all the lights on right now, but earlier they were shooting off the fireworks, and it was fantastic. You could hear it right here in our studios too, shaking the walls. 75 degrees right now with a mainly clear sky. It's a nice night out there. The humidity and dew point levels are holding at reasonable levels, and actually the feels like temperature right now is right at the current reading of 75 degrees. So not feeling the effects, no heat index at the moment, but that will change, as I mentioned, tomorrow, and we'll probably have a feels like temperature anywhere from 5 to 7 degrees above the actual temperature. So you know what that means. If we hit 92, we're looking at a high up close to 100, or a feels like high. Temps now all in the 60s and low 70s, low to mid 70s, that is. Looks like Wheeling's the hot spot at 76 degrees, and just a few miles to the southeast, Waynesburg, you're at 67. That's the cool spot and the only location right now in the 60s. As we head down through the overnight hours, Pittsburgh International will bottom out around 70 to 72 degrees before rising tomorrow into the low 90s, and it'll happen in a hurry and will stay there in the 90s for most of the afternoon, so be prepared. It's going to be a scorcher. Now, there's no rain in the forecast, which would be nice. We could get some relief from that until Monday, and then it looks like Monday morning showers will pop up and we'll have scattered stuff throughout the day. That should hold the temperature down a little bit on Monday. Also, the severe weather outlook is minimal, if non-existent, as a matter of fact. When you talk about the threat for severe weather, it's all to our west, over around Chicago, up into the upper peninsula of Michigan, back through St. Louis, and even there it's only slight to marginal, not a big deal, and even less of a chance for severe weather for us on Monday. Forecast says 70 degrees with a mainly clear sky. It's going to be a warm night. Be prepared. And then tomorrow, temperatures just take off on us into the low 90s, feeling close to 100 degrees, and that will be the case every day next week until we finally get to Friday, when we can move some storms into the picture, knock those temperatures down a little bit, get some relief by the start of next weekend. But you got to hang on and stay strong till then.